Owusu Bempah actually says.
Who's Owusu Bempah?
You know Owusu Bempah.
The same Aboa Papa na udi ba omiachi. Na wo support Napo. Ema Napo kan semhunu. Eche Ghana for no. All of a sudden, what shall say? Epesa o said Dr. Baumia.
Now, rather, Owusu Bempah etimi editu just say what na so to form. Ena we did in komo ama who say MPP for the choice of presidential candidate for 2024, which is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. It was the wrong choice, and or not there Owusu said omo edika mistakes no bet in 2024 no and I say in 2028 no ohupi say ometimi aye the need for now omo making the right choice, which is Agyapong over Bawumia for 2028 and no Owusu Bempah ekaye. And the reason with me any man Sandy said what now sort of former who said the grassroots no and then come on no aid no HM said people prefer Senka Agyapong Beba in 2024 ahead of Bawumia. But I'm coming MPP4 should make sure say in 2028 they will do the needful. And so basically that is Owusu Bempah or endorse Agyapong for 2028. I was asking more kind and who replies at me aba. Now do go piemu ewu kumasia and then 20 friends say Kwadwo Jantuah of Nhyira FM. It me air bona doing edema Owusu Bempah was answering outside that. Miracles Aboagye and so Eden reply about. Now, according to Nana Kwadwo Jantuah of Nhyira FM, what me him say Owusu Bempah homaso and that no with me my advanced warning to Agyapong 18 any MPP4 in general say so man shey na omma ubi te sa aboa paponom etimi estati ekasa make endorsement any pronouncement ahodoa eventually ebetimi aha MPP4
muntie MPP4 Owusu Bempah only a deputy national communication officer of the MPP Aboa Papo oko prempenti nyina ye seniors enra wase ase kasa kan ketisi Oyerepa TV onemi nia paka ena twetwe nkomo ena wase ase MPP for the wrong candidate ne baye Dr. Baumia no a wrong candidate MPP for o man fa ni papa ama eni to mututi ano no intiti so mo de Agyapong na eba me makacho se Agyapong o wini flag bearer many beji Dr. Edutum e wini a many beji Dr. Brown Champo obia because e Ghana impuntu ni Ghana yedi enti o metimi aboa ama Ghana akoso because we hear MPP so mo so be boa ma Mahama amemu na konanim enti right now we need somebody a oye leader na etimi right now as we speak ni ye ni Dr. Baumia onye leader biem ti say Kwaku di party ni side ti Dr. Baumia odo ni mu odu no ye flag bearer for 2024 say onye flag bearer biem. But what is the point? Aboa Papa ye Ernest Owusu Bempah. Asha ase keka nsema etwitwiri Dr. Baumia. Etwitwiri Dr. Baumia. Emma Ghana fo ehu say Dr. Baumia no ye wrong candidate. Aboa Papa. Sa brantie na okasa ba ha didi obia tem ne kasa enye se wuyi na pofri ono ne number 2 a sabi ne nsem a oka no etima party elusu Owusu Bempah ka kire obi se oye wrong candidate Dr. Baumia na Owusu Bempah Aboa Papa mo campaign se Ghana fo ento abama Dr. Baumia no say the wo catch say nipa na nam so onto yento abama no to become a president no say na or your wrong candidate wo na wo see yento ma Dr. Baumia no after say wo sha say ye wo campaign no me Agyapong me ni problem me pena Asempa enye Agyapong asem na me paka Aboa Papa eni nipa enti Agyapong crofo no madam ma monye careful. Minim say bia Aboa Papa ka mo campaign team ho but monye careful because you nkrofo bi wo ho a wo di omo attach wo campaign na wo belusu. I'm telling you. You nkrofo bi wo ho a say wo ye campaign na wo di omo bata ho a wo belusu ba ko eye Aboa Papa. Enti ye reka Agyapong me po asem but no kre wom ni say wo ma Aboa Papa sha ase kasa na ogu Dr. Baumia ne MPP ani ma ase a I'm telling you say one hwe ya wo fortunes no ebekọ fom no kra bi wo ho a e wo se ka kire mo eno ne ye ka mo ntia ase no Aboa Papa onyi credibility Aboa Papa Owusu Bempah oni credibility ope obi a oye radical o ka de ope ka ne bo so asem etete ne ho keka de ope a eye ono a the same Aboa Papa na wo di ba omi achi na wo support na po e ma na po kan semhunu Eche Ghana for no. All of a sudden, what shall say? A person who said Dr. Bawumia. Me Dr. Bawumia nyane campaign na me you. But you see, the danger is that someone kasa mo tete mo hu wie. MPP for mo ankasa mo tete mo hu wie. Na Jantuah sha se Obra. Afia dem meka se na Jantuah MPP for asem. Se mo ankasa ye mo ho, esem mo ankasa mo candidate. Esem mo ankasa mo nipa ebi obe flag bearer. Na mo tete mo hu wie. Na afi asem ne ba ne ye sha se ebo a. Afi na mo be complain se na Jantuah MPP for atem. Na eye den na wankasa wo candidate a mo ka se Dr. Bawumia ye credible. Then all of a sudden we lose unti mo ke cancel hunu. Meanwhile records be tell say the man mo lose pa ye na Addo dan Kwaku Addo. The tosu mienu eye kenoforiata. Mo refia na.
Nhyira FM.
Mo refi say eye na Akuffo Addo e na Ghana for say ka ho ma Dr. Baw. Ope die ntie ma Dr. Bawumia lose pa ba ko ye na Akuffo Addo. The tosu eye kenoforiata. Echi Dr. Bawumia kra de ombemu in the first two. So why do you blame a candidate knowing for sure say Dr. Bawumia na mu no Dr. The Nana Akuffo Addo ye no wo krom ha na wontimi nje no ho no na ya asem foforo. Yera kan Agyapong. Me pe asem. But o pese ukọ wanim na Ghana fo ji utuma. Emfa obi ti se aboa papo. Emba meka nkofo na omuka bi ma no. Enye sa me say omebema wo ho nya akono. Because sankofo we didi omedidi nkofo atem nyoma o ma ye wo krom ha no. I'm telling you. Omuni credibility. Enti hweye na MPP for nso monhweye na nsen a Addo asafo sha ase kasaye no mo stop Addo asafo say man nka de wo ka all of a sudden Owusu Bempah ye MPP deputy communication director wasa ase ke kan nsem a SM party no enti yera general secretary JFK unhu ye
no and Dennis Miracles Aboagye obeka no director of communications for Bawumia's campaign in 2024 elections or no reaction as and reply or demo Owusu Bempah simple what him said say eney ukọ MPP mu a the most experienced politician as of now are MPP for Dr. Bawumia. And so ubi bi anywhere ubetimi aka convincing say Bawumia was the wrong choice in 2024 and intiyentimi empushing ngu baby na yemfa nto nche. However, what me question say omo hwe Manu yi as MPP any communications ahobo making radio so any media houses ahobo sebe ya enkonkwa ya ade ebegu party no anima say. But according to Miracles Aboagye de Ochim say concerning this particular ensema Owusu Bempah air can was say se ukọ MPP mu eniya Bawumia is the most experienced politician and he's the best man on meeting presenting in 2024. Dennis Miracles Aboagye.
Unless you don't want to talk about it.
Yes, but I reserve the right to talk or not. But let me hear you first.
It's your decision.
I'll hear you first, then I'll decide.
There's been a lot of talk about the candidate you chose. The most recent of them being Owusu Bempah. And he made a comment just very recently, and he said that for him, the loss of the MPP was because of the wrong candidate that was selected. And I have also heard of similar comments coming from different bigwigs of your party, suggesting, some of them saying in confidence that things didn't inure to the benefit of the party because of the candidate that was selected. To what degree do you think the selection of Dr. Bawumia was problematic for the MPP?
I honestly speaking, I don't want to. It's not a conversation that I want to go into now.
So Owusu Bempah actually said.
Who's Owusu Bempah?
You know Owusu Bempah. He was a presidential staffer. I'm not talking.
No,
about
we didn't have a presidential staffer called.
I'm talking about MPP member.
No, we didn't have a presidential staffer called Owusu Bempah.
You didn't have a staffer called Owusu Bempah?
No, we didn't.
I see.
So I want to know.
I also know someone was at, was it NPA or Ghana Gas?
Yeah, he's the one.
Oh, now you know him.
Yes.
Okay.
But he's not a presidential staffer.
Right. He says many MPP members didn't vote in 2024 due to, quote, wrong candidate choice.
We are rebuilding our party.
You're rebuilding your party?
I think that, like I said earlier, in our party today, the most experienced politician, active politician in our party today is Dr. Bawumia. There's no doubt about that in our party today. He is the one that has been at the foremost today, actively, and has been at the foremost of this country's politics than any other person. He's been vice president for 8 years. He's been running mate for another 8 years. That alone was 16 years. And he's run for a presidential election. The party rank and file across the country are quite clear in their minds that our only fast route to power would be to stay united, neatly and closely together, work together, behind a leader that has articulated clear-cut alternative policies to the issues that matter most to the people of this country. And that person is Dr. Bawumia. That's one, there's no doubt about it. Data supports it. Our political history even supports that. As for views, I can't verify this because I didn't hear it. I haven't heard it. But as for views being expressed by individuals, I am sure that you are aware that we'll be going into an internal contest. And once we'll be going into an internal contest, we should expect that even within our own
so
party,
we'll leave that
people would disagree.
Contest.
People would disagree with each other and all of that. So let's not really worry too much and play so much beyond. Even with comments like these, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's posture is that, team, let's work with the party who are committed to ensuring that we get back to power so we can implement these ideas we have for all these sectors. And I think that anything that would distract the party's rebuilding and restructuring is something that I would advise all our party people. It's difficult. Sometimes it's very emotional. It gets sentimental.
This one is not emotional. Let's talk about Operation Feed the Nation. Would you agree?
My interesting takeaway is the fastest way of getting back to power. Fastest,
yes.
Maybe not.
Of course, but you can get back to power in 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. So you need to go for the fastest.
But anyway,
we'll
as a student of political science,
here.
I understand because why a political party set up?
Yeah,
set up
to win elections.
Yeah,
that's
so
what it is.
It's understandable.
No, but that's all. That's the only reason.
It's understandable.
That's the only reason.
Well, whatever it is, we'll be right here to discuss.
Yes,
Hopefully, you'll be in this seat.
Oh no, that's every day. I'm your partner. I'm your stakeholder.
All right, so and some no, and no, we me actually watching. The comment section is open here at Phoenix Media. This is NPP flag bearership ahead of 2028. The Ebo Eba no. Now, Owusu Bempah etimi ama early endorsement we should see for Kennedy Agyapong. The reason and say we believe say in 2024. Bawumia omde was the wrong choice, especially for the grassroots, because of na so atoto form amount for any nakasa any de dinkomo, and the majority of people are in the previous election was because Omuhuni said Bawumia enye the NS more expected. They were expecting Kennedy Agyapong. And so what Timia said the NPP going forward no, they should do the needful. Omu making sure say now they are presenting the right choice, and I said the right candidate, which of course Ebeye Kennedy Agyapong ahead of Bawumia. Sebeya ombitimi ameki amends. Now I say loss lose here in 2024 no, ombitimi I recover in 2028. And I replies I hope aba. Now Dennis Miracles Aboagye etimi achim say Oba MPP one the best candidate so far and the most experienced politician so far are omu ebetimi aginedi na omu awovim eso ebetimi Kwaku face the NDC in 2028 Bawumia in terms of experience any political maturity no Bawumia ena is a one ho. And so mono any the no, and then Nana Kwadwo Jantuah of Nhyira mono in Centrini also estimate one Yakwama MPP. So omun hwe as about communications are people like Aboagye they should tame him or financial them mutime man nkasa rough because Aboagye ohun say or radical in communication as a homaso ewum, and so the more wutimi air kasa no na say MPP party no amanfo ehun ye omohi and as omo hu ye amanfo yi by the fact that Owusu Bempah kra na air kasa emo because no the communication style no Sebi as a adibu and header in we air replies and reaction ebusia eba from Owusu Bempah and some with me editu dano. I was actually watching a comment section home.